Hey folks, this is Vint with Ad's Gaming Addiction, and today we're going to quickly check out Kingdom Idle Defense. This is a game that you can find on your iPhone, possibly Android as well. This is a game I've been playing a lot of recently. I may or may not have covered this before, I'm not sure, but we're going to go ahead and just quickly take a look at it. I've gotten pretty far in this, and I wanted to show you maybe a couple of tips, or just show you how to play it at least. So, here's a quick look at the main area. You're going to have access to a whole lot of different things. And this is one of those defense games in that you've got a castle on one side, and then you've got waves of enemies coming at you from the other side, and you have to upgrade your archers to defend your castle. You'll be finding and equipping heroes to your slots. You have supporters, which go in your castle, and then you have warriors that will actually take the field and attack the enemies head on. I'm going to go ahead and tap on, I guess the bottom right-hand corner here says Archer. I'll click on that real quick. So from here, you'll be able to equip various pieces of equipment onto your archers, and there's rarity in this game. You start off with very basic orange, let's see if I can actually find it here. Purchase, okay. So you start off with these crappy, I guess it's bronze or yellow. These are like very common items. This is what you start off with. First, it's a 1-star, then a 2-star, then 3-star, 4-star, 5-star, and then you move on to the green items, and then you eventually get a bunch of these. And then you move on to the blue items, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm actually up to 3-star on some of them and 2 stars on the other ones. But there's also purple and yellow and orange, I guess, red. So I'm like halfway done with this part of the game. There's so much to this. I've been playing for several, I want to say 50 plus hours at this point. Anyway, so I'm on the blue, and as you get blueprints, you can click the craft button and craft them. I'm actually going to jump back real quick and see if I can, there we go. I'm going to claim some blueprints and I'll show you. Okay, that was loud. I may have to turn that sound off. Okay. Quick look at the settings menu there, in case you're curious as to how that all looks. Sometimes you'll get some mail. Happy Friday! You get some free gems. These red jewels, gems, whatever, these are the primary currency. Of course, you can purchase them. This game is free to play, but, you can buy these gems if you so choose to give yourself an advantage. I have never once bought gems in this game. However, I'm getting a ton of them, so you really don't need to, but if you really want to progress fast, you can. So anyway, getting back to the whole archer thing, I'm down here, I click on craft, and these are the blueprints that I just picked up. I can either craft these, I'll go ahead and just craft this 2-star blue things. I'll hit craft all. It does cost money to do this, so just be warned that, every time you craft something. And you'll see that, there's a C-ranked 2-star bow. And as you can see on the left, there's A, B, C, S is super, that's superior. You want those if you can. Some equipment even have, elemental stats. In the upper left-hand corner, like this chest piece here, has a fire modification to it. Burn, trigger rate increased, level 12, whatever. So you can actually burn enemies with this particular modifier. So long story short, you're going to be crafting these blueprints in order to make your archers better. You can also dismantle things that you don't need anymore, including blueprints. So if I really don't want these, I can just sort of tap on them and hit dismantle. And I'll earn these bars, which are necessary for a couple of different things. So long story short, you've got archers. You're going to be using these archers to defend your castle. To the left of that is hero. That's also on the bottom right. I'm going to tap that. You're going to find a bunch of heroes as you play. I've discovered all of them. There's there's C ranked on the very bottom, then B, then there's A, and there's S. Now, they also have their own leveling system. They start off in or I guess the bronze or whatever, then they go to green, then they go to blue, then they go to purple. If I tap on, let's say all, you can actually see I've got 2 purple right now, a bunch of blue, some green, and if I tap on one of them, you can also see that they equip a different kind of equipment. This is not archer equipment. This is a completely separate pickup that you can get. And And if I tap on the second tab over, you can see there's different swords that I've acquired and different pieces of equipment that I've acquired. You can equip those to your character. Now you're wondering, well, I've got a 4-star helmet over here. Why am I not equipping it to this character if he's only got a 3-star? Well, if you tap on the existing 3-star items that I've got equipped, if you look on the very bottom, it says Fine Clarity Set 4 out of 4. By matching the star quality for all types, you actually gain bonuses. So I haven't done the math, but I keep their set bonuses at all times. Like, even if I've gotten one piece of equipment like this 4-star helmet, if I equip this right now, you can see on the very bottom my attack. I no longer have attack plus 65%. So I don't know if that's worth it or not, but I like to keep a set bonus if I can. The helmet, the 4-star helmet is definitely better than the 3-star helmet, but whether or not the set bonus is, is better than the 4-star, I couldn't tell you. Not without number crunching, which I don't want to do. So, long story short, you can acquire these pieces of equipment in order to equip to your character. Eventually, you'll also be able to find and grind out these runes. If you tap on a rune and click Enhance, you can spend your runes that you've been collecting to try and upgrade it. One thing I hate about this game is that there's always a chance of success for upgrading, and sometimes they even penalize you by downgrading instead of upgrading. I'll show you what I mean in a little bit, but in this case, the runes don't do that. There's just a chance success that it upgrades. So it forces you to grind out these runes and hope that Lady Luck is on your side, but you can also equip these runes in order to make your person better. Eventually, you'll unlock books and trinkets and the like, and they go on the bottom slots of your character. They do various things. Some are for warriors and some are for supporters, so you have to make sure that you're equipping the right equipment. Like, for example, this says supporter attack plus 1.2%. This is a supporter unit, so that makes sense. But don't equip a warrior trinket to a supporter because it won't do anything, at least as far as I can tell. So long story short, you're going to, get shards for these characters as you play. On the bottom right is a little ascension button. And assuming you've got the appropriate number of those green upgrade shards, whatever, you can upgrade them. For example, here's this guy here. On the very bottom right, if I have 2,080 of those upgrade ascension crystal shards, whatever, I can ascend this from a 2-star blue to a 3-star blue, and you can see the stats change as a result of that. I don't know what the meta is, what characters are better than others. I'm just looking at their attack strength, and you're also given stats after every match to show you which of your units are doing the most DPS or damage. So I've been trying to focus on ones that I'm getting a lot of shards of. Like, I have a ton of shards for him. Well, I did until I leveled him up. This one still has some shards on him. 289 out of 170. So I can level him up, but I don't have 4,000 of those upgrade shards or ascension crystals to do it. So long story short, you're going to get shards, upgrade your heroes, equip them with stuff. Formation, if you want to switch them out, this is what your castle looks like. You can have 5 warrior units and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 supporters. Whether you can get more than that, I don't know. I haven't gotten there yet. I've upgraded my castle a ton, and I'll show you that in a minute. But I haven't been able to upgrade or add any more supporters or warriors to this lineup. So there's that. Castle, this is where you can go to improve your castle's HP and your archer attack for a small amount. So on the right-hand side, it says level up. This is where you can spend your excess gold to level up your castle. My castle is level 10,723 right now. And yeah, I've got 15 archers, and every time I just level up, their attack goes up by a very small amount. I just dump money here when I can't think of anything else to spend it on. There's also this defense engraving. You can spend your gems or coins. You get coins by dismantling shards of characters that you're not using. And you can upgrade your castle's defense that way. So there's that. Going to renovation on the bottom middle there. This is a relatively new to me card system. It's like bingo. You have to unlock every single card. So right now I can spend 200 crystals to try and get a new card. I got a new card, number 70. We'll keep trying. Sometimes you'll get a duplicate. When you get a duplicate, on the bottom right it says 1 out of 3. Once I get 3 out of 3 duplicates, then I can spend 600 gems to guarantee a new card on the next run. So I'll just keep doing that. Okay, now this special button is active. I'll tap that. Guaranteed new card. Now it goes back to 0 out of 3. So if I get 3 more duplicate cards, then I can spend... Okay, there we go. Awesome. Doing this will upgrade your archer's attack and warrior hero's attack. There's also multiple tiers to this castle. Just warning there. So you can see their completion effect, what they give you when you do it. Of course, you can spend real money if you so choose to, in order to expedite this process. Okay, let's visit, upper right-hand corner is the quest log, daily stuff, weekly stuff, main stuff. There's tons of stuff to do here. Below that is event dungeon. Tapping on that, as you gain levels in this game, like I'm on stage 4,000 something, but not better than 4,439. So it's locked for me. But once I beat enough stages in the battlefield, right now I'm on stage 4,522. Once I advance on that, I can come back here and go to the next one. Okay. If you're at a high enough level and it's still locked, that means you have to complete the one before it, and then it'll unlock. And that's what's happening in this case. I'll go ahead and tap on battle. And I don't really do anything. You can add money, I guess, in one of two ways. You can speed up time. There's a little timer that you can hit, ×2 speed in the upper right. You can watch an ad, which is what I typically do, and that will give you 2 hours of fast play to speed up this whole process. There's also an auto button that you can tap on the upper right, and just the abilities are automatically cast for you. Your supporters will do a number of things. Some of them will shoot, some of them will summon units. It's up to you on what characters you want to try and go for here, and which ones you like. Again, there may be a meta to this that I'm not aware of. But once the timer runs out, the enemies should stop coming. And assuming that I've beaten all of the enemies on this map, I'll be able to I'll complete it. And then I'll be able to move on to the next one, assuming I'm high enough level. So I'm just going to wait here real quick and see if this does the trick. And I know the sound is off and it's kind of boring that way, but again, as you can see, there were no volume sliders, and I don't feel like messing with my audio mixer right now. Okay, so I completed this, and I got some upgrade shards for my characters and some gold. I could battle the next level. You know, just to keep things moving, I'm going to hit sweep a multitude of times here. You get 7 per day, 7 tickets. You can upgrade. I'm at the max, but if you go, I'm trying to see where it is. Upgrade, there you go. You can spend red crystals to give yourself more battle time, gold mine tickets, specter rune tickets, various tickets. So you can spend your premium currency here in order to make yourself, you can do more things per day across all of these different buildings. Like the gold mine, for example, you can only do, I think by default 3 per day, something like that, maybe 2. But by spending gems, I'm up to 7 per day, and that's the maximum. So I'll battle. I'll advance some other time, maybe tomorrow. But I'm gonna go ahead and just to keep the video moving, I'm just gonna sweep these real quick. Maybe I'll leave one of them so I can battle that later. We'll just sweep that. Get some characters here. These blue things, I'll show you in a little bit. You can spend those to open up chests that guarantee character shards. Okay, so where am I at? So I did the event dungeon, settings, quests. Hero Pass is just as you keep playing the game, you can claim bonuses. Of course, you can purchase a special pass, which gives you access to the top row, which you normally don't have access to. Kingdom Pass is the same thing. Ad shop, again, if you want to watch a bunch of ads in order to advance, you can totally do that. You can remove the ability to have to watch ads for $13 and just claim all of this automatically. I have not spent a dime on this game, and I'm pretty far into it, so take that for what you will. Let's go to the fountain in the middle. And here you can spend those blue tokens that I'm earning in order to summon characters. If I hit summon real quick, there we go. So I'm earning shards for these characters, so then I can level them up from like 2-star to 3-star, what have you. I can also summon gear from here. That's what these red shards are all about. I'll just go ahead and summon some equipment, and I'm going to equip those on my characters, not my archers, but my characters. I can also purchase heroes from here, and I can refresh this 20 times per day. I can also dismantle shards I'm not using in order to earn the coins on the very top. What else we got going on here? The general store is where you can go to purchase various things. I'll do that later on my own time, but you can see you can purchase a lot of different things for a lot of different currencies. The portal is where you can just grind out these levels in order to earn these purple portal coins, which is a currency that you need to do things. King's Ruin is like a gauntlet that you can try and get through. You get some free buffs in the beginning, but you can only refresh your kingdom health so many times. Your health carries over from level to level, so like I said, it's like a survive as long as you can kind of gauntlet. Expedition, another type of battle where you gain these red expedition coins, and that's currency for the shop. Conquest is another beast in itself. Here you can gain coin and purple currency. Purple currency is used to level up your characters. I know there's so many currencies in this. But you by beating these levels on here, you will earn passively coin and purple shards per day. So I'm going to hit claim. I'm claiming some rewards there. There's also multiple continents. So you'll be trying to, complete all of these things in order to passively gain currency. And the numbers that you're seeing here is the level. I'm roughly level 4,500-ish. So usually I can usually beat like around 4,000 at this point in time. But look at your current progress level, and then try and do the ones at or below that, and you should be able to do it. Knock on wood. Total War is another place you can go, and this is primarily to grind out the trinkets that your characters I was talking about earlier. Blacksmith, in case you have duplicates of older items. For example, these are all the weapons, various colors and the like. I can combine 3 of the same into the next tier. So if I have 3 of these bows, which I do, I can make that a 2-star bow. So I can combine these 3 1-star bows into a 1 2-star bow. I can totally do that. So that's a way of upgrading old stuff that you don't need anymore. Sanctuary, this is where you go to get runes. Again, you can upgrade those on your various characters. You can also dismantle pieces if you so choose to. I'm sort of just blowing through all of this. Astrology, extra currency that you're not using. You can gain various things from here. All right, I think that's all. Let's go to the battlefield. I'll go ahead and just obtain. You do earn passively even if you're not on the game, you can earn passively. You can also hit repeat battle in the bottom there, and you can pick a previous level to grind out and just let the phone sit, and you'll gain the rewards as you keep beating that level. So if you're looking for a lot of helmets, for example, you can pick a level with helmets on it, and then just hit repeat battle and just and put it on autoplay. And it'll just keep grinding out that level over and over, getting you these helmets, and then you can use your blacksmith to get to the level that you need. That's one way to get the gear that you need. Okay, more blueprints, awesome. I don't know if I'm capable of beating this current stage because I really haven't upgraded for the day. So I'll just hit battlefield real quick, and I'll just do a previous one to show you what that looks like. You know what, let's just do 4520, I'll hit battle. Now, one of the main differences, on the very bottom right, you'll see a little thing called auto progress. This will happen when you're playing the main game, which is what we're doing now. Not the one-offs that you saw earlier across the different modes. This allows you to just sit there, hit auto progress, and you can just put the phone down, walk away. There's even a battery saving mode on the top right. If I tap that, it'll say repeating stage, whatever. And then I can slide to unlock, and I'm back here. But if you want to save battery, you can do that. But this auto progress, you have to either watch an ad or use your gems in order to add to it. I just simply, the two things I do is I watch the ads for the auto progress, I watch the ad for the ×2 speed, and then I just put the phone down and grind out stuff from there. If I feel like playing this game at that point in time. But yeah, in general, that is Idle Kingdom Defense. And like I said, it's an interesting game. I think my girlfriend and I have a friendly rivalry right now where, she initially saw that I was this far ahead on the game, and she pushed and pushed and pushed and caught up to me and surpassed me. And now I pushed and pushed, and now I'm past her. So now this is a friendly thing. Every time I look at her, I can see her playing this. I'm like, you better not be trying to outdo me. It's just one of those things. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be playing it as much as I am, but it's still pretty fun. Speaking of like other players, there's no multiplayer as far as I can tell. There's no like PvP. There's no co-op. This is just a single player experience where you're just trying to get over the next hump. Usually these stages consist of beat this enemy type, and then every 10 or 20 levels or so, it gives you a really hard wave that you have to get over. And once you've upgraded your characters and your archers and everything enough to get over that hump, usually the next 10 or 20 levels is easy until you get to the next hump, and then you have to get over that. So I'll just keep playing this over and over and over again. Let's just go ahead and cancel out of that. Okay, but yeah, that is a quick rundown of the game. Maybe if there's a huge outcry for more content for this, if you want more videos, maybe I'll show off like what I do on a daily basis. Maybe I'll throw in a tip or two, something like that. But for right now, hopefully this gives you a good idea as to what you're in for should you decide to pick up this game. Lots of currency, lots of grinding, lots of RPG leveling. Again, you're leveling up their number level. You're leveling up their gear. You're ascending them with ascension crystals. You're putting runes and upgrading runes on them. It's just, there's so much. And that's just your characters. And each character has to be done separately. And you have to figure out, okay, I got a bunch of shards for this character. Do I really like this character? Should I put him off to the side and continue with the team I've got? Should I spend the next couple of days leveling this character, or should I keep leveling up my existing one? It's crazy, you know what I mean? It's just, there's a lot here. But hey, that's how they get you. That's how they get you to spend real money, which again I haven't, but you totally can if you want. All right, folks, so that's it for me. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to me on Twitch and YouTube. That way you can stay up to date with any new content I happen to publish. This is Vince. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you next time. Take care.